あれだけの夢かき集め探し物探しに行くのさポケットのコインそれと You wanna be my friend We are on a cruise We are That's right Welcome back to 31 Days and we are doing 31 Days of One Piece Got my Luffy shirt Got my shorts rolled up. It is awesome. And I have a long history with One Piece, and yet I don't. I'm going to talk all about it. It's crazy. And hope you stay tuned through the whole thing. So my One Piece saga actually started in Anime Club, Greenwood Film Society, way back in the early 2000s. And I saw an episode in the middle. I'm like, this is pretty cool, but I want to watch it from the beginning. And at the same time, I was very into Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire because that had just come out, and we all had Game Boy Advances, and we were playing that. So, yeah, I was playing that instead of, well, more than the anime I was watching. But yeah, then I came to Japan, and One Piece is literally everywhere. And I would describe myself as a One Piece casual. But you know, I saw a few things here and there. Interested. Okay, that's cool. We also had a student, because media's gonna media, they were giving presentations. And they gave a presentation about One Piece. And one student even said, okay, and because Finn's favorite character is Nami, here's a special slide for that. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so got this long, crazy history as a casual. Saw episode 50, manga number 50 in the store one day and decided to pick it up because I'm like, wow, that's a big number and it's got to be stopping soon. So that'll be maybe a collector's edition someday. Yeah, right. I mean, they sell tons of stuff. And then, you know, the next thing I know, there's 1,000, maybe 71 episodes or something now. And they did a 3-event cover with, for number 100. So we've got 99 here. You got number 100 here. And then, and they're still going strong, by the way. And then 101 here. So, yeah, this is how it looks when they're all put together. And yeah, it's just crazy the how long One Piece has been around. And I mean, I guess that's one good thing I can say about Dragon Ball, because even though the manga was long, the anime was divided into Dragon Ball Z and they got married, or Dragon Ball and they got married, and then you can watch Dragon Ball Z. So there's sort of a break if you don't want to ingest the entire series, and Super as well. But that's fairly recent. But yeah, One Piece, it's just the same series. I think they could have stopped after the Grand Line and created the next iteration. I mean, kept the same story, obviously, but, you know, so it's easier to digest. But, you know, it's still awesome. And I've had fun watching the first 16 episodes. And hopefully we'll make it through season 5. And maybe some of 6. We'll see. What else did I pick up? There was this Grand Data File Blue. So I'll give some information and background about characters and situations. There was Grand Characters Red. And plus they're shiny, so, you know, had to pick that up. Information about the characters. And then Grand Elements was the yellow version. So I picked up all 3 of those. And, what's that? Okay, whatever. Never mind. Yeah, so we're getting closer to building up to the whole One Piece thing. And my friend JDL, he went to Akihabara. So we went together maybe early last year, to buy some stuff for his friends. And we started having this One Piece discussion because he binged the entire series. as it's on Amazon Prime. And I'm like, damn, how did you watch all 1,000 episodes and in like, a couple of months? It was crazy. And like, you should do it. And I'm like, well, that's a big commitment. And I'm watching other stuff at the time, so, it's in the back of my mind. I'll watch One Piece at some point, hopefully. And then the movie comes out, One Piece Film Red, in August. And he had an extra ticket, so I paid for the popcorn. We went, and I thought the movie was awesome. Some of the fan base was divided because it's called One Piece Film Red, so it should be about Shanks. But the real name should have been One Piece Uta, because it's all about Uta and her concert. So, yeah, Shanks was hardly in it at all. So, yeah, I can see how the fan base would be sort of divided on that. Anyway, I really liked it. And we got this free comic for going. So that was pretty cool. And it's got some great artwork in here. But little did I know that during the first month of release, for each week they actually had another comic. So I picked these up in Akihabara. You've got, this is the fourth one, Uta. And I don't know why this says this is the Yonju Oku. So is that the 40 billionth or the 400 billionth issue, which anyway. But it's pretty cool, nice artwork. Hey, Nami. So that's pretty cool. And then it's like, okay, well, if I'm gonna watch One Piece, I'm gonna start it off with bang, and we're gonna do 31 days. Okay, but schedule's pretty set, so it's building. We get a couple more things. A game here, a game there. We picked up One Piece Log Collection, East Blue, on the cheap. Because it's the start of the series, what can I say? And it's pretty cool. It's got about 8 episodes per DVD, give or take. And you can see Shanks giving him the hat. Spoiler alert, but it's early on in the series, so what can you do? The DVDs themselves are pretty plain. And what I think happened was somebody had started collecting these, but realized that there's just going to be so many because they're into the 20th season. And I mean, some of them are 14, 16 episodes, so those can get done in one box. But others would just take so long. So I think they upgraded the Blu-ray, which has a lot more. So you have a more compact collection instead of taking up shelves and shelves. But I'm only going to pick up these two as far as I think. But it comes with this thing. There's a little artwork thing for each of the DVDs. I don't know why it's there instead of in each one. And episode synopses. So that's pretty cool. Is that the correct plural for that? Some cool artwork in the middle, and yeah, he's gathering the crew in the early part of the series, and there I am. I'm at 16. I guess the natural stopping point would have been 17, but it was pretty late last night. And then character files, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, some of these you can get really cheap. I think that was about 800 yen. Nami was pretty cheap too. I had to get Nami. And you got these. But there's also Zoro and Sanji for the first logbook. First logbook? I think so. So that's cool. And what else? Yeah, so it's built up and built up and built up, and I'm finally watching the series from the beginning. Pretty good so far, although Japanese only is rough. I do have to concentrate on it instead of, like, let's say Ninja Turtles or Transformers, which I'd seen a million times. I could multitask and get my whatever Tsumu or emails or whatever on. But yeah, no, it's cool. I'm enjoying it. We'll be watching at least the first 5 seasons, so 143 episodes, maybe starting season 6. Playing some games, which we'll talk about in a video coming up soon, and got some other stuff planned, so hope you enjoy it. welcome to 31 Days of One Piece. And until next time, have a good one.